Okay, let's start doing that. Okay, we are doing one question. Okay, let's discuss on the question related to the scale of maps. Okay, the question is the distance between two places is 15 kilometer. The map scale is 1:5 lakh. The first question says that find the represented distance between the places drawn in the map in centimeter. And the next question is if the map distance between two other places based on the same drawing is 7.2 centimeter. What is the actual distance? What is the actual distance? Okay, it is our first question for today. I think this question was discussed in our previous class also. Okay, let's discuss it again. The distance between any two places is 15 kilometer. 15 kilometer is the actual distance between those two places. Now the map scale is 1:5 lakh. 1:5 lakh. Find the represented distance between the places drawn in the map in centimeter. So that means in map the distance is representing in centimeter, and whenever we are given some scales like here is 1:5 lakhs, this is a scale given. Now in every scale the units are taken same. So we are discussed earlier also, whenever we present or we denote any values in ratios, then all those values must be expressed in the same unit in order to represent those in either fraction or in ratios. So if we are representing any value in centimeter, then both the values should be in centimeter. This is in centimeter, this is in centimeter. If we are representing in meter, then both should be in meter. If we are representing in kilometers, then both should be in kilometer. Means here the question has asked us to represent in centimeter, so that is why this 1 is written as 1 centimeter and this 5 lakhs is written as 5 lakh centimeter. Now what we have to understand is 5 lakh centimeter in actual means 1 centimeter in map. 5 lakh centimeter in actual means 1 centimeter in map, because 5 lakh centimeter cannot be drawn in a piece of paper, right? So that is why in order to represent that 5 lakh centimeter we use 1 centimeter. Now okay, let's solve this question. Here given scale is 1:5 lakh, that is 5 lakhs, this is 5 lakhs centimeter in actual is equal to 1 centimeter in map. You can write like this also. Now, what is the actual distance between the places given in the question? The actual distance in the question is 15 kilometers, right? It is 15 kilometers. Now, 15 kilometers should be expressed in centimeter then. So, okay, this is the answer for the first question. Actual distance between two places equals to 15 kilometer. 15 kilometers means 15 into 1000. If kilometer is multiplied by 1000, it converts into meter. Now it has converted to meter. Now again, if we multiply this into 100 by 100, then it will convert into centimeter. So finally we need centimeter. So we multiply 15 by 1000 and again by 100. Have you understood this conversion or not?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we have done here as 1 kilometers equals 1000 meter and 1 meter equals 100 centimeter. We have used this conversion rule. So in order to convert kilometer into meter, we need to multiply by 1000, and to convert meter into centimeter, we multiply by 100. So that is why 15 kilometers should be multiplied by 1000 at first to convert into meter, again by 100 to convert into centimeter. Okay, so we got it as 15 and 1 2 3 4 5 5 zeros, 1 2 3 4 5, that means 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs and it is centimeter now. The actual distance between two places is 15 lakh centimeter. It is 15 lakh centimeter. Now let's use our scale. Look at this. 5 lakh centimeter in actual equals to 1 centimeter in map. 5 lakh centimeter in actual means actual is equal to 1 centimeter in map. 1 centimeter in actual means 1 over 5 lakh centimeter in map. 1 over 5 lakh centimeter in map. Now we need to find out the distance or length in map for 15 lakh centimeter, because it is the actual distance between any two places. So 15 lakhs centimeter in actual is equal to 1 over 5 lakhs into 15 lakhs centimeter. Now these 5 zeros can cancel these 5 zeros, and again this 5 ones are 5, 5 threes are 15. Now we got it as 3 centimeter. Now 15 kilometer in actual means it is 3 centimeter in that map. So here in this process we have used unitary method. It is called as unitary method also. Or you can directly use the ratio also. The scaling in the ratio is given. The ratio is given there as 1 is to 5 lakhs, right? This can also be written as 1 over 5 lakhs. This is the ratio. The scale ratio is 1 is to 5 lakh. In fraction, it can also be written as 1 over 5 lakhs. Now, the actual distance should be multiplied with this same to convert into maps. So, actual distance is 15 lakh. So, distance in map is equal to 1 over 5 lakhs into 15 lakhs. So you have to convert that 15 kilometer into centimeter, that is compulsory. And after that you can just multiply the ratio with 15 lakhs also. Hey, we need to multiply the actual distance with the given scale. Scale is 1 is to 5 lakhs. So 1 is scale, this is the scale for map, and this is actual. So whenever you are converting into map, then this map should be in as the numerator and actual should be denominator. This ratio or this fraction should be multiplied with this actual one, and it gives 3 centimeter, which is the length for the map. So this is another method. Either you can use this unitary method. Which do you feel easier? You can use the same method. So either you can use unitary method or you can use this also. You can directly multiply also. Is this clear? If you have any
Yes.
question, then we can go through that also. Two methods. I have discussed two methods here. One method is using unitary method to find the distance in map. Another method is using that simple ratio that is given by the question. The ratio given by question is 1 is to 5 lakhs. In that ratio 1 is to 5 lakhs, that 1 represent the distance in map, and the 5 lakhs represent the actual distance in real, means actual distance between any two places. The backward value is actual distance, forward value is map, and 1 over 5 lakhs is the fractional representation of that ratio. Means in the numerator there is 1 which is of map, 5 lakhs that is denominator it is actual. And if we need to convert into, or if we need to convert the actual distance into the distance of map, then the scaling of that map must be in the numerator. Like here it is, this one is the distance or is the scale for the map, so that is why it is kept at the numerator. Okay, we got 3 centimeter here. Now the second question has told us that, if the map distance between two other places based on same drawing is 7.2 centimeter, it is map distance. 7.2 centimeter is map distance. So map distance is equal to 7.2 centimeter. Now if we are using this second process, then we can use scale is equal to 5 lakhs is to 1. 5 lakhs is to 1. Now it can be written as 5 lakhs over 1. Therefore 7.2 centimeter is equal to 5 lakhs over 1 into 7.2 centimeter. It means, so if we are converting the map's distance into actual distance, then this greater value should be kept as the numerator. We can just reverse numerator and denominator. And if we need to convert the actual distance into map's distance, then the map's scaling should be kept as the numerator. That is the difference. Can you see the difference between these two or not? Can you see the difference between these two? Here actual distance has been converted to map's distance, and here map's distance is being converted to actual distance. That is the difference. And how I have taken this scale here, look at this. Whenever I am converting the map distance into actual, I am keeping this actual distance in the numerator, and the map's scale to denominator. And whenever I was converting the actual distance into map distance, then maps scale was kept as the numerator here, and I have multiplied this actual distance by 1 over 5 lakhs, and here in down maps distance into 5000 over 1, just opposite. Understand this either. Now its value will be how much? Can you multiply its value? 5 lakhs into 5 lakhs into 7.2. It is 3600,000. 3600,000 means 36 kilometers. It is the actual distance. Therefore, the actual distance between those two places is 36 kilometers. Have you understood this? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if so, then I will give one question. Similar type of question. And you will do this. I will check that either immediately. You can send through WhatsApp or in Google Classroom, whatever you feel easier. Okay, the question is, a map is drawn to the scale of the question is a map is drawn to the scale of 1 is to 1 lakhs, and the distance represented the distance represented by map is 5 centimeter. Now the first question is, what is the actual distance? What is the actual distance? The second question is, if the actual distance is 50 kilometers, what is the represented distance? What is the represented distance in map? Okay, it's your question. Now you need to complete this question, and after completing, send it in, you can send it in WhatsApp immediately, or you can post in Google Classroom also, whatever you feel easier. In Google Classroom, you can upload any stream. A map is drawn to the scale of 1 is to 1 lakhs, 1 and 5 zeros, and the distance represented by the map is 5 centimeter. 5 centimeter is the distance in map. Now you need to find what is the actual distance. What is the actual distance for 5 centimeter? And if the actual distance is 50 kilometers, then what is the represented distance in map? These two questions. It is similar to that of above question. It is just manipulation of that given ratio, given scale. If you are converting, or if you are finding actual distance, then greater value should be above, smaller value should be down. If you are converting to maps scale or maps distance, then smaller value should be up, greater value should be down. That is the difference. If you are finding smaller value, then smaller value up. If you are finding greater value, then greater value of the ratio will be up. Very simple. म्याप को डिस्टेन्स सानो हुन्छ, सानो भ्यालु निकाल्न रेशियो को सानो भ्यालु अप, ठुलो भ्यालु डाउन. एक्चुअल डिस्टेन्स ठुलो हुन्छ, so ठुलो डिस्टेन्स of ratio should be up and smaller value should be down.
Sir, how do you convert centimeter into kilometer?
Kilometer into centimeter or centimeter into kilometer? Centimeter to
Centimeter to
kilometer.
kilometer.
Okay, you need to divide by 1 lakhs. Divide by 1 and 5 zeros. Dividing by 1 and 5 zeros. Submit. 5 lakh centimeter. 5 lakh centimeter means this 5 lakh over 1 lakh. 1 lakh is done because 1 lakh centimeter equals to 1 kilometer. So it will be equal to 5 kilometers. And similarly, the second question, okay, let's give conclusion also. Therefore, the actual distance is 5 kilometers. And second one is we need to convert 50 kilometers into distance in map. So 50 kilometers means 50 into 1000 into 100. It is 50 lakh centimeter. Now which will be equal to 1 over 1 lakhs into 50 lakhs, like this. So this is the same ratio we have to use, but whenever we are finding the actual distance, this should be kept at the numerator and it should be kept as a denominator. And similarly, whenever we are finding the distance in map, then by the same value, means smaller value up, greater value down, that should multiply. Now this 5 zeros, 5 zero will be cancelled. Now it remains 50 centimeter. 50 centimeter is the distance in map. Therefore, distance in map equals 50 centimeters. Distance in map is 50 centimeters. Okay, have you got it? Any confusion still?
No, sir.
Okay. If so, then let's move ahead. Next type of question.
Sir, should I still send it or?
Yes, send. It will be better if you post it in Google Classroom. That will be remain for your future reference as well. You can upload in the home screen stream section. In new announcement, you can just click on that and then post. Okay, now let's move ahead. Let's solve one question. The angles of a triangle are in the ratios 1 is to 2 is to 3. This is the ratio of angles of triangle. Now we need to find the size of each angles. Find the size of each angles. We need to find the size of each angles. Okay. Do you have any idea how can it be done? The ratio of angles of triangle are given here. What is the sum of angles of triangle? If this is a triangle, then what will be the sum of all these angles?
180.
180 degrees. Okay. Now the angles are in the ratio of 1 is to 2 is to 3. And 1 is to 2 is to 3 means it is not the actual value. It is not the exact value. So this type of ratios are found by cancelling the common divisor, right? That means if you are given 10 and 20, then this zeros and 0 can be cancelled. 0 and 0 means it is dividing by 10, dividing by 10, dividing by 10. Then this cancels this cancels this, and we will get 1 is to 2. That means 1 and 2 are not the exact value, but there exists some common divisor, or you can say there exists some common multiplier. And here in this case, this 10 is the common multiplier. If you multiply this 1 by 10, you will get 10. If you multiply this 2 by 10, you will get 20, which are the exact values, actual values. So whenever you are provided this type of ratios, you need to assume those values, those actual values are 1x, 2x, 3x, like this. So here x act as the common multiplier. So we can say let 1x, 2x and 3x are the angles of triangle. Have you understood this? Did you get this or
Yes,
not? Why we assumed 1x, 2x, 3x? Have you assumed this? Sorry, what do you have you understood about this?
yes, sir, because that's the ratio they were given in the question.
The ratio is 1 is to 2 is to 3. The ratio is only obtained when the common multiplier is cancelled. Means at the time whenever we are reducing into lowest term. So we have assumed here as the common multiplier as x, and that x multiplies every component of the ratio. That x will multiply 1, x will multiply 2, x will multiply 3, and then we'll get 1x, 2x and 3x. So as the sum of angles of triangle is 180 degrees, we can say 1x plus 2x plus 3x equals 180. It is because sum of angles of triangle. Now 3 plus 2 is 5 plus 1 6x equals 180 degrees. X equals 180 over 6, which is equal to 30 degrees. Therefore the angles are 1x equals to 1 into 30, which is equal to 30. 2x equals to 2 into 30 equals to 60. 3x equals to 3 into 30 equals 90 degrees. So these are the actual angles of that triangle. 30, 60 and 90. These are the actual angles. Have you understood, or you have still confusion on this?
No confusion, sir.
Okay, have you done this? Now you need to upload all these classworks into Google Classroom. I have not found anyone uploading there. No one has uploaded
Sir, we have uploaded today only.
today.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I had checked uh, at 2 o'clock, I think, around 2 o'clock, and I had
We
not
did
found
it,
anything.
I think, 6 or 7.
Oh, I'll
Right.
check that. I'll check that. Everyone also do that, eh?
Okay, sir.
Okay, now I'll give one question for your practice for today. If the, okay, you can copy this question. If only one question will be there. If the ratios of angles of quad angles of quadrilateral are in the ratio 2:3:4:6, find the size of each angle. Find the size of each angle. Done.